When the lights went out, the arguments didn't.
They only got quieter and more dangerous. Someone else heard everything, and it would haunt her forever.
When she couldn't speak at home, she spoke to strangers instead.
One sentence, one warning. No one took it seriously. The house was quiet. Too quiet.
You crossed the line this time! I didn't do anything, you hear me?
This would be the last argument anyone would ever hear.
Whatever happened next happened behind this door.
Outside, the neighborhood slept. Inside, everything changed.
One sound, one moment, and nothing would ever be the same.
She would replay this moment for the rest of her life.
By morning, it was already too late.
The sound that shattered the house.
Please, you have to help me. He's gone.
Ma'am, stay calm.
I need the address.
This was no longer a family matter. It was a crime.
By sunrise, the entire neighborhood knew something terrible had happened.
Every corner of the house became a question waiting to be answered.
At that moment, hope officially died.
This wasn't chaos anymore. It was evidence.
The weapon was ordinary. What it implied was not.
No broken locks. No shattered glass. Whoever did this belonged here.
We understand this is difficult, but any detail helps.
Grief filled the room. So did suspicion.
She said it was an intruder.
The words came too quickly.
So you didn't hear anything, you were asleep.
Yes, I was asleep. I was sleeping.
She said she was asleep. But sleep doesn't erase sound.
The stories didn't line up, and detectives noticed.
Then they found something the family never expected to matter.
The words were emotional, angry, and deeply personal.
One sentence changed the direction of the case.
They didn't say it out loud. They didn't have to.
Once suspicion enters a room, nothing is ignored.
No DNA. No fingerprints. Just questions.
Details are still emerging, but public pressure is mounting for answers regarding the incident taped off behind me.
The case didn't stay private for long.
Everyone had an opinion. Few had the facts.
Things was
Done.
She wasn't under arrest. But she wasn't free either.
This was no longer a tragedy. It was a case.
They weren't looking for answers anymore. They were looking for cracks.
When a story is true, it stays the same. This one didn't.
These are your words, aren't they? We found all your posts from the night he vanished.
I swear I didn't do anything.
Suddenly,
The internet wasn't anonymous anymore. Help us understand this part.
They weren't accusing her. They were inviting her to explain.
I just can't keep this up.
For the first time, she stopped fighting.
It's okay, we just want to understand what happened.
Then they turned to the one person who heard everything.
Time doesn't lie. People do.
She remembered the sound she tried to forget.
He told me not to tell anyone what I saw.
6 words that changed the case forever.
They didn't need a confession.
They had enough.
They know him.
This was no longer a police decision.
Once charges are filed, there's no turning back.
Justice doesn't announce itself. It knocks.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
In seconds, everything collapsed.
The same street that watched her smile, watched her fall. She lost both parents in one night.
Now she was officially the suspect.
The story had crossed a line.
America was watching. When the state comes for you, you fight back or you fall.
This wasn't about emotion. It was about proving intent.
Freedom, even temporary, had to be earned.
Did you know about the money? How could you do it?
She was free, but never out of sight.
Some goodbyes don't come with words.
12 strangers would decide everything.
Mr. Davis, do you believe you can be impartial in this case?
Yes, I do. They didn't know it yet, but this case would stay with them forever.
It was public judgment.
She had one job now: survive.
They painted a story of anger and control.
Look closely at this photograph.
They said the violence was deliberate.
Then came doubt.
They didn't promise answers. They promised questions.
This was the moment she feared most.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
She had to choose between blood and truth.
They started gently, on purpose.
Miss Davies, can you confirm your location on the evening of July 12th?
I was at home, in my room.
Some memories hurt more when spoken aloud.
One sound, one moment, etched forever. It was a heavy, dull thud.
The story was landing.
Hard.
And now, everything was about to be tested.
Cross-examination isn't about answers. It's about doubt.
You were there at 8 p.m., correct. The timeline confirms this timestamp.
Memory fades. Timelines don't.
You didn't see anything.
They weren't denying pain. They were denying proof.
I can't remember. Truth can be fragile under pressure.
This wasn't a family argument anymore. It was a legal line.
Some testimony can never be taken back.
Now the case shifted from emotion to science.
The angle of impact here clearly demonstrates the use of a blunt object. No DNA doesn't mean innocence or guilt.
Doctor, yes or no? The methodology has limitations.
Well, statistically speaking.
Science, too, has limits.
The internet entered the courtroom.
Those words were never meant to be read aloud.
They argued motive lived in plain sight.
Anger, they said, is not murder.
Listen to me. If you don't take the plea, they will convict you on all counts. We don't have another option.
No more witnesses. No more chances. They asked the jury to connect the dots. He was just starting his life, a life full of promise that was brutally cut short.
They spoke for the man who couldn't.
Then came the reminder that doubt matters.
Beyond reasonable doubt.
Not what you feel, what you can prove.
The fate of one family now sat with 12 strangers.
This was the most important room in the building.
The first vote revealed what no one wanted to admit.
They weren't deciding what happened. They were deciding what could be proven.
Reasonable doubt.
2 words. A legal shield and a heavy burden. Hours passed. Nothing changed.
Whatever the verdict, she would lose.
Freedom and prison were separated by one sentence.
The waiting was over.
All rise. The court is now in session.
No one breathed normally.
"12 facers, no answers." This was the moment history remembers.
On the charge of first-degree murder.
Time stopped.
Not guilty.
Justice, depending on who you asked.
There was no relief here, only loss.
The verdict split the nation instantly.
No one ever answered what really happened here.
The law closed the case. The The truth stayed behind.
This wasn't just a verdict. It was a reminder that justice and truth are not always the same.